Today we're doing North America. So we have the three majors of North America. I know Central America is part of it, but three majors. I split the U.S. into three parts just because it wouldn't be fair if the U.S. was whole, since it would easily be Canada and Mexico. So I split it up, okay, into unaligned, Democratic, and fascist. Okay, so without further ado, let's get this video started. And oh, it looks like Canada does not have a lot of troops here available for the front. The I also gave them until 1939 to develop, since there was a lot of theft in the last video about the Great Balkan Battle Royale, because I didn't give enough time for them, because Romania might have done better if I did give them enough time. But the USA pushing towards Ottawa and Montreal, fighting Canadian troops in northern Maine. Oh, and Montreal has fallen. Ooh, Indiana has fallen to the USB. That's so stupid, USB. Looks like USB has pushed south into Mexican territory. And there's no outside involvement either. Bhutan owns the rest of the world. Oh, battles in Oklahoma and Texas between the USB and South Fascist America. Looks like this front has just stalled, even though they could push north to San Antonio. Oh, a nice little encirclement might happen if either the US or USB cuts the CSA off. CSA, yeah. Oh, it looks like Canada is going to be the first to fall. They've lost both Ottawa, Montreal, Toronto, and are about to and have lost Vancouver. Yeah, it looks like They all had the same amount of time to develop. World. It became 100 World Tension back in like uh early 1939, so maybe that's why. But Canada should have had more time to develop. But looks like the front between fascist America and non-aligned America have just stalled. No advancements. I mean, this front especially. Oh, the USA kicks unaligned USA out of Indiana and starts moving into Illinois. and and looks like the fascist South America, southern USA is moving into West Virginia and Kentucky. Oh, Chicago has fallen. Ooh, looks like the USB don't have. Oh, but basically all that I was saying was the USB is pushing back into Indiana after the US pushed them out, and battle is happening in Canadian territories. But looks like the Mexico is pushing in up north. Oh, the USB has counterattacked, and looks like they're about to lose to Tijuana. Oh, Southern South America has taken Kansas and now threatens to encircle this entire front right here. Looks like the only one on the. Oh, USA just lost a troop. So like the USA doesn't core any of these, just their core states like Kentucky, Indiana, and West Virginia. They core, but like they don't core anything else besides that. Just to make it fair for Mexico and Canada, even though Canada already lost. Ah, looks like Mexico can't get them away from Tijuana, which means that they're losing 116 core population. Oh wow, this entire front is just open as Mexico prepares a fallback line against unaligned. But it looks like they haven't yet realized it. Oh wait, they're moving troops. Looks like this central thrust in into Iowa, Missouri, and Kansas is doing pretty well. Oh, Kansas City isn't in Kansas. Lol. But yeah, it looks like southern fastest America is getting some advances. Oh, oh, they just lost the entire Baja Peninsula. Right? Baja? I don't know, this peninsula. It looks like they just lost it. Oh, but there's a port down south so they could stop it right there. Oh, looks like Unaligned has taken the advantage and pushed into Tennessee, taken the state. It is a very close battle here, right here. It's anyone's game, except probably Mexico. Mexico's losing territory. But it is going to create a longer front between Southern Fastest America and USB. Oh, they've gained the momentum and are just marching through. They are marching and threatening Birmingham and Atlanta. Are they actually going to be able to take out them? And they're just going to have to deal with USA and Mexico? It is still a stale front down here. No movement, no none. Oh, Birmingham has fallen. It looks like the... Sorry, I've had no involvement in this. Oh, the CSAs, the Southern Fastest America, are scrambling troops to try and stop this um front. Looks like it has stopped for now. They could so easily take Atlanta. Like this troop could just easily just march in there and take it. Mexico is still trying to push Southern Fastest America out. The USB has pushed the US, out of Northern Ontario. Oh, Atlanta has fallen. Atlanta has fallen. Now, if I was the USP right now, I would try and cut Southern Fastest America in half into just this half and this, just into this half and this half. I was doing motions with my hands. Oh, the US is pushing in. Oh, Richmond's about to fall, which means that, oh, they did. They cut this off. All these troops are left here. Oh my gosh, the USB. But that means the USBs now gonna have a front with everybody. The Mexico and Southern fastest America, and the U.S. Southern fastest America, and the U.S. Oh, they got an encirclement on one tube. Oh, looks like a full-scale evacuation's underway. Yep, the capital has been moved to Dallas, Texas. Let's see what the USB is doing. They're focusing on tanks. They have a lot of guns and no tanks in production. Yep, looks like they've done a little defensive position in in the Carolinas. Ooh, they could so easily just cut off this half. Oh, they are just walking in. I don't think Southern Fascist America is going to win this game. Ah, but the US starts pushing back into Northern Ontario. I don't see this one. Oh, it is just moving. Oh, Southern Fascist America is just collapsing at this very moment. Looks like they're pushing in more. Looks like this little pocket in the Carolinas have fallen. Oh, and they just cut off Florida from the rest of Southern Fascist America. It looks like, oh, Dallas. Oh, oh, peace treaty's about to happen. Yeah, they ain't retaking Dallas. They've lost. And there we go. The second, oh, massive push by the US to try and push USB out. I personally thought the US would win, but it looks like the USB will win. That's the country tag, by the way, if you don't understand. Because when the USB, I gave them, originally the US owned this and this, but they only had like 25 million. Now they have 39 million, and like the US had like 65 million just in that small area. Ooh, yeah. Southern Fastest America ain't gonna win. Oh, looks like the US is getting tanks out. Yeah, looks like they got troops on every front, making sure that there ain't no movement. Oh, they take one more victory point, and they lose. If they move these two troops into Little Rock, it would be over for them. Ooh, I'm viewing from the USB. Looks like they're winning in Michigan and in Southern Virginia. Oh, uh-oh. Looks like the US base is gonna win this, and Southern Fastest America is the second one eliminated. Yeah, if you like this type of content and you want to see more, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. What was your favorite part about this? Also, comment down below what part of the world do you want to see fight next. Oh, and they're just rolling into Mexico. Mexico only had troops here. but they didn't have any troops against Southern Fascist America. Out of every state you could take, you took Florida. Why? I don't know. Ooh, the battle for Washington is going down. Oh, looks like Mexico has stopped them on this mountain range right here. I guarantee after the US has fallen, or if the US falls, they're gonna send all troops down here, and Mexico ain't gonna stand against that. I mean, it is a pretty solid defense if they leave the northern area. If they leave the northern area and just defend here, I would say it would be a tie, or like unbeatable for them, because these are mountains and they're very good at defense. Yeah. Ah, looks the US is just barely holding on to Washington. And they've lost Washington. They moved their capital over there in spite. Dang. They're like, yeah, we're moving it there just to make you mad. Oh, looks like a big encirclement might happen if they move right here. You'll cut off this entire area of southern Toronto. I don't. I'm not gonna say it. Oh, and the battle for Mexico City is going on, and Mexico City has fallen. Looks like the new capital is Durango. Durango. Oh, battle for Philadelphia is happening, and Philadelphia has fallen. There are only two major cities left to take: New York and Boston. The rest have either fallen or are just names of provinces. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. Provinces. Newark. Ooh, blitzing through. They're blitzing through near the Hudson River. Oh, battle for New York. There's no troops in New York. Oh, and they quickly get one in. Ooh, but it looks like that's it. Ooh, and the USA is the third one eliminated. Now it's just a battle between them, the USB, and Mexico. I told you if normal USA were here, they would easily cross Canada and Mexico. That's why I split them up into three different countries, just to make it fair, because obviously they would cross them. Oh, and yep, looks like this is the end of the game. Don't worry, I did give Mexico some territories, Guatemala and Belize. Oh, and that's it. Mexico has been eliminated. The unaligned states of America have won. Thank you, Cyrus Bragg. You are the brilliant leader. But yeah, if you like this type of video and want to see more of it, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And tell me what your thoughts of it and what and who do you think would win if we did it again.